in the feds, right? I always like be locked up with dudes from Ohio, with dudes from Kentucky, and they always talk about, like in LA we call them spreads, right? So it's when you get the noodles and you do the whole thing. Right. What y'all call that shit out here?
I like a hookup.
Oh, it's just a hookup?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So you know, like in Philly, they chi-chis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, people do it different, but it's all the same shit. Some people put pickles in it, some people put beef sticks in it.
Right.
Yeah. I would do like the beef sticks, pickle juice instead of the pickles, and mayonnaise, chips, crush the chips up,
chips,
a little adobo, a sazon, a little sugar, and it's lit. I just ate one this morning.
Oh, for real? I just ate one this morning. So, when you was bidding, man, like, I read somewhere you and ASAP was bunkies.
Yeah.
Like, what's some of the shit y'all talk about? Like, y'all just in the cell on lockdown?
Nah, we wasn't bunkies. We was locked next to each other. You know, we was young. We wasn't really talking about nothing, but I guess, especially in Rikers Island, like adolescents, you really ain't talking. You just trying to get through another day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like how they call it, animal lesson. So it's just like, you just trying to get to use the phone without a fight, or, you know, with so much fighting over chairs and stuff like that. It was just regular. I was just basically trying to like school them, like, yo, you know, we do that sometimes. Sometimes we help somebody out because you see, like, man, nobody can help me. So let me tell him, yo, don't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to come take your PIN number. If you get a package, they're gonna try to take that too. So make sure you get your weight up before you get your package, because if somebody come to your cell, they coming for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was more of that, me just schooling them, and I didn't even know that was A$AP Rocky. That's crazy. He FaceTime me like, yo, you don't know who I am? I'm like, yeah, I know who you is. A$AP Rocky, what you talking about? Like, I remember we was locked up together. I'm like, you the one with the bird? And it was just crazy. From there, it was just like, we was here.
Yeah. So you was talking about you was schooling him, you know, to like how to move and bid while he was in there with you. Like, how did you learn how to bid? How'd you learn how to bid? Did you crash out like at times?
I crashed out a couple times. I felt like got my ass whooped a lot, but it was cool because that's what you were supposed to do. Like how we was brought up, it was like you go and you put in work and then you come home and talk about it. People here like, yo, Cash in there doing this thing. Like he brolic now. You know what I'm saying? I heard he put like 3 niggas out. That was the thing. You go in and I don't know if they got it like that in LA, but like for adolescents, you get somebody that run the house, and then you get somebody that is like 3 people that's on a team. They call it a team. Dude that run the house and a team. So the team is just like the dude's homeboys that run the house. So they control the phones. They tell you whether you getting on the phone today or whether you're not getting on the phone today. They telling you gotta pay rent, and that's like $20 out of your commissary. So if you spend $100, you gotta pay the dude that run the house $20 worth of your food. So, and the dude that run the house, the police, he got the police in the bag. That's the police bringing them cell phone, extra street food. You might be getting pussy from the police, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Police had mind control over you when you was that young, you know, 16, 17, 18. Yeah. Police fucking with you, you like, shit, I'm the man, you know what I'm saying? Really, it's like you're a house nigga.
Right.
And that's what we all was. We wanted to be a house nigga. We wanted the officers to fuck with us so we could control the crib. Yeah. And especially when you don't got nobody coming to see you or none of that, you still living like a king because you run the house. You getting all the drugs, you getting all the commissary, you getting all the new sneakers because the nigga come through with sneakers, you taking that. He ain't doing nothing because you got the team. Right. You got 5 niggas with you at all times. You know what I'm saying? So I was just breaking it down to him, the do's and the don'ts. But he put it in. He had a little fight. He ain't lose. You know what I'm saying? He went in the bathroom and did his thing, but I ain't let nobody jump him. And he was like, yo, like, that's crazy. Like, how many times you been in jail? I'm like, man, I've been doing this forever. Cause you know, we saw each other at the bullpen, you know, when you're coming in and giving you your shots and shit like that. And he like, yo, why you got your sneakers on? They took mine. I'm like, nigga, I've been doing this shit, man. They only gonna take yours because it look like you ain't gonna put that pain in. You know what I'm saying? You skinny, I'm already 2 bids in already. You know what I'm saying? So I was just explaining to him the do's and the don'ts, and he remembered it. You know what I'm saying? I always been a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you didn't pose a threat to me.
Right.
I always looked out.
Yeah, that's dope. So I just want to go back to a little bit of something you said. It's not even in my list of questions, but you was talking about house niggas. And so I, you know, I did time too, and I noticed that it was literally, you know, kind of like slavery 2.0 or whatever. So like, how did you even start to realize like this is what it was, and then start to think about how can y'all be different than what they set up for you? You know what I'm saying? To pitch all against each other, like those whole things that caused the fights and the riots and the, you know, bullshit.
I think in jail, you can't really make a difference because it's either you the hunter or the prey. So if you say, nah, I ain't gonna do that, then you put yourself in, you minimize yourself. Like, perfect example, when you go to the feds or you go upstate, not Rikers Island, or not a county jail, it's different stuff that makes you that nigga, which is a porter. Everybody know the porter is lit. The porter is who runs the spot. He come in, he's the one that can be locked out, bringing you your shit, passing kites. Everybody want to be the porter, but not everybody can be the porter. So, you know, sometimes they get the porter out of here if he ain't tough, so the real nigga can be the porter. So it's just like in jail, you have to be a house nigga. If you say in jail, man, I ain't doing that, they gonna put you somewhere where, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to go.
Right. What that mean though? Because you got to remember, like, we talking something.
Yeah.
We know what we talking about, but, you know, just thinking about the audience, like, how do we, like, break it down where it's simple, where they understand, like where is that place you go? You know what I'm saying? Where they gonna put you at?
They gonna put you in a whole solitary confinement. You know what I'm saying? Like, we catch ourselves working in jail for 2 cents an hour, 5 cents an hour. You would never do that in the street. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't work, then they got some place for you. You know what I'm saying? So now if I work, I want to be the best at it. So if I'm on like laws and grounds, I'm cutting grass outside. Now I really want to run the whole camp. So now I can pull my man over here. It's all those little benefits. Once you lit with the officers, now you can pull your man in your crib. Now you got 5 niggas from your hood in laws and ground. Y'all all cutting grass every morning. Y'all talking about each other. Girl, yo, what's up with her? What's good with her? So it's benefits. But in the street, you can really stand your ground more. You can be like, I ain't doing that. Who gonna check me? But, you know, just like even in the streets, though, the biggest gang is the police. So out there, they definitely, oh, you don't want to work, or you don't want to do this, or you're in a house nigga, right? Well, we got something for you. But there's certain dudes in jail that go do it, that don't be with it. But who wants to live like that? You know what I'm saying? Get bust upside the head, fighting with police every day, and they might kill you. They might kill you or give you some time for something you ain't do.
Right. Now, I remember when I was in the feds, man, we had COs, bro, that would come in this, like, they'll close the door with you, like, for work. You know what I'm saying?
Shake out with
like,
you.
Yo, like, they want to work too. They ain't ducking no wreck.
Yeah.
So, how much time you doing the whole?
I probably did like 32 months, around there, like 2 years and a half, almost 3. The crazy shit is, I was Googling something the other day, and my name popped up. I don't know how the hell it popped up, but it was like Caswell Senior versus Fishka. Like, that was the warden of SHU, which is the shoot, solitary confinement. And I'm just begging that nigga, like, man, I need to get out of here in corporate words. Like, this is too much time. They eventually let me out the hole, but I probably had like a year left to go home. But I think it's jail and it's jail in jail.
Yeah.
That's like, it's crazy because they fuck your head up so much. You really not in jail when you jailing. When you doing your thing, you getting visits, you getting pussy, you got the phone, everything is lit. But then they take all that away from you and put you in a holding cell that you're not leaving for a long time. You be like, this is jail. That wasn't jail, you know what I'm saying? So that box, I ain't gonna front. I used to want to kill myself sometimes. I swear to God, I used to be like, I can't do this shit. But you know, they used to put me on meds. You know how that go. You trying to get anything to go to sleep.
Right.
You telling the psych, listen, I'm hearing shit.
You get the Seroquel.
You get everything. You telling psych, you asking your man, yo, what's that shit you be on?
Right.
That put you to sleep
for 3 days, right?
3 days straight, you telling them, listen, man, I'm hearing shit, because you know the meds you about to get now.
Yeah.
Now you asking your man, just the same shit you be taking. And you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, because like I said, I put that in my song, and they might not get it, but a little shit like that will make your bit easier, man. But it's crazy.
Right, let's talk about that though, because you know, they kind of just ruled like getting all that solitary confinement is you know, inhumane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know dudes that did 28 years in the hole, 24 years, 10 years, 7 years in solitary confinement, and it's a certain mental toughness that you gotta have to do that type of time.
Yeah,
for me, I used to.
That should break you.
Yeah, I used to go in there real quick. To me, it was vacation. Like, cool, I get to get away from these niggas for a minute. You know, I'm gonna take a little break. But when you talking about 2.5 years, like, what did that do to your mental? I mean, I heard you say you want to kill yourself at times, but like, what happened to get you like, I don't want to live? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It just, I think, feeling hopeless. Just like not getting no mail, not getting no visits, not being treated right. Especially, like I said, in the hole, you go from a dude being your bunkie that you don't even want to be your bunkie. You know how blood, Crip might come through, and it's so crazy. Like, you know the format, but it's hard to explain. So for those who listening, it's like a cell with a little slot through it. So now you gotta, when you're in the hole, you gotta put your hands through it and get handcuffed.
Just for them to come in.
Just for them to come in. And for you to come out, you gotta be handcuffed. So now you get a bunkie, they lock you out of the cell, which is the rec pen. Like, I don't know how small the rec pen is, but probably 12 by 12, whatever the rec pen. So now they open the door, your new bunkie's handcuffed, you looking at them, sizing them up, and they open the rec pen now, they close the regular door, they take the handcuffs off of him, and that's the moment right there. That's the scariest moment of anybody's life. Because now, I'm a big dude, I've always been a big dude. But in jail, it's just like, motherfuckers be like giant the beanstalk. Niggas be like 7'2", 300 pounds. So you get in these bunkies, and right at that moment, you like, yo, what's your name? Whatever. But the first question is, yo, you banging? Nigga holding your hand, you banging? Nigga be like, yeah, I'm banging. What you banging? It's like that little 5 second, like, nigga might be like, nigga, I'm Crip. You gotta go up. You gotta go up. So now even when you going up in that cell, I don't know what the fuck them floors is made of. Them shits is like steel concrete. Now you got steel bed, steel toilet, steel desk, shit going crazy in there. You fight in that cell, the police can't come in. They don't want to come in because you're not handcuffed.